Hey guys, I want to talk today a little bit about how dog training is life. And what do I mean by that? Well, whether you have a new puppy or you just got a dog or you've had your own dog and you think to yourself, you know what? I'm going to finally train this dog because I don't want to live like this anymore. So regardless of what the case is, you have an untrained dog and you decide, I'm going to get down to business. I'm going to train this dog. What I want you to understand, wrap your head around, is that dog training is life. Meaning that at first, it's going to be a struggle. That's okay. You know, it's going to be a struggle for you. Might be a struggle for the dog. That's okay. Start somewhere and work through it. So for instance, when we get a dog here on a board and train, and the dog comes to us and day one it doesn't know its head from a hole in the ground, to 3 weeks later it's fully off leash trained. It's like, oh my gosh, totally different dog. But truthfully, the training has only just begun. Why do I say that? Well, because training is life. So the owners then are going to have to change their lifestyle to now continue to train the dog. So the dog's here with us and we put hundreds of reps in on all the commands. So hundreds of reps on recall, hundreds of reps on downstays and the place command and threshold work, right? So we are really putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in these dogs. But then the owners then have to continue to train. They have to maintain the work. Or if you are training your own dog by watching free videos online, right? So you're doing the work. You're putting the hundreds of reps in on recall, the hundreds of reps in on place. You're the one teaching crate manners and threshold respects, and right, the list goes on. So the bulk of the work is going to take place in, several weeks, right? Or maybe a month or so. And then you're going to be on to maintenance. And maintenance never goes away. You will continue to train that dog until you put them in the ground. Why? Because if you don't, you'll lose it. You'll lose it. So all the hard work you spent, it'll just be all for naught. Here's my example. Take somebody maybe that struggles with weight gain, okay? And so they say to themselves, you know what? This is it. I'm going to change my lifestyle. I'm going to change the way that I eat. I want to start to take better care of myself, right? And so I'm going to eat clean, okay? So the first few weeks, the first month or two, man, they're struggling, right? To detox off of sugar and change their lifestyle and make a complete change, but they do it, right? And then they see the results of it. And then when they start to see the results, it gets easier, right? It gets easier to say no to the cheesecake or, to quit bringing junk food in, right? Those decisions get easier. But then you can't eat clean for 3 months, right? See the results and go, oh, whew, okay, glad that's over, and then go back to eating junk food. What's gonna happen? Well, I don't have to tell you what's gonna happen. You'll be right back to where you were. The same is true with the dog. You can't put all this work in or pay a dog trainer like myself to put all the work in and go, whew, okay, glad that's over, and then go back to the same way of living, right? So it's not that you're going to have to put reps in on recall every day for the rest of the dog's life, but you're going to have to hold them accountable for non-compliance of that information. It's not that you're going to have to put, rep after rep over and over and over on the place command. No, it's already taught, but you need to utilize the place command. You need to do that, right? You don't have to teach the dog how to be respectful of thresholds every day. That's already been taught. You just have to hold them accountable for it. So I hope this helps, guys, whether you're just starting out training your dog, whether you're thinking about doing a board and train, or whether you've already trained your dog or already done a board and train, and maybe things are slipping a little bit and things aren't as tight and they aren't as smooth as they used to be. Well, training is life. So tighten things back up and start to make your dog's lifestyle just every day. Living with the dog is training. All right, talk to you soon. As always, love helping y'all.